All right, so here we go. Gurjara's for Hera, and he's already garrisoned some of these goats in here, and he's already adapted his builds to take the elephants earlier and to get on these forage bushes earlier. To make sure that he has the goats inside, getting him that passive income, and you can see the food count going up here. It's going to help in the earlier stages of the game. Meanwhile, MBL is playing as the Franks, and we all know how to play the Franks. We know he knows how to play the Franks, and he's got a back berries, back gold, and 2 back wood lines he can utilize as well. So likely for MBL, the walls will be like this, and then like this. Basically creating a nice little triangle at the back of his base. Frank's picker scum. I bet he went random. Remember last game he was Persians. This game he's Franks. I think he's just going random civ. Alright, lots of predictions in. Who are you guys predicting? We have 312,000 on MBL and only 37,000 on Hera. Dude, there's never been a better deal in your life. Get this deal. Listen, chat. You need to get in on this. Who bet on MBL this much? Okay, there we go. Now we've got a bunch. All right, let's move this up here. Perfect. Capture age. Every time you see it fluctuate back to the in-game, that's when I'm tabbing out. Capture age has a new version. It's great for a lot of stuff. Like we just saw some where I can filter out like tributing, market buying and selling, combat and conversion events. We can probably turn that off. Or like unit, train, and tech events. Lots of new features on capture age, but that's one of the initial bugs is whenever I tab out, it goes to my background. All right, so the predictions are in, and it's still lopsided towards MBL, and people are expecting MBL to do well here because MBL has continued to play AoE2. Hera has been busy with League and whatnot, but Hera has played like 6 or 7 1v1s today. It doesn't take that long to get back into the flow of things. So we'll see. Hera is going up to the Feudal Age here at 20 population. Remember, he's got all of these goats in here. It looks like he took out 1 goat. He's taking them out one at a time, so he still has food eco under his TC, excuse me, and he's not going to keep them in there for the whole game. He is 5-1. Yep, 5-1. He won 2 games against Wong. I don't know who else he matched up against. He did lose one against Wong. Is that Camel Scout slower than a normal Scout? Yep, 1.2 on this Scout and 1.2. So it's the same speed in Dark Age. Once you get to Feudal Age, I believe this one goes to 1.45 and this goes to 1.55. So a little bit faster in Feudal Age, but same speed here in Dark Age. It doesn't look like the same speed. It looks like this one's slower. Maybe Capture Age is bugging. I'm not 100% sure. There's the barracks for MBL. He will be going into scouts here. Nope, he'll be going into archers. Or men-at-arms, actually. Militia queued up. Still 40 seconds away. No. So it's an archer play. Interesting. Archers with Franks, alright. .55. Doesn't that make the Feudal Camel the fastest unit in the game? No, the Scout is 1.55. The Camel is 1.45. See, 1.45, 1.55. Mr. Uppity. All right, there's the archer range from MBL. And he's actually walling in front of the gold here. Needs a wall back here. Needs a wall here. And he's going to make his production buildings here. So he'll have his gold safe, his woodline safe, and his berries safe behind this. Looking like a good opening for him. We've got stable here, and it's going to be scouts for Hera. He's not going for the camel scouts. You can make those in Feudal Age, right? I don't remember making them, but I think you can. And then they automatically upgrade to camels. To camel riders in Castle Age. They cost gold though? Oh, they cost gold. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Okay. So it's basically like the equivalent of making eagles, essentially. You can transition into camels in the next stage, which is great. Automatic transition. But you have to put that initial investment in. So Hera's opening scouts and MBL opening archers. Will also have spearmen on the field and is walling up. Completing this wall. Still not walled back here. So Hera might find an opening. Let's see if MBL can see that. Oh, God. He doesn't. But he might check later on. And the archer and spearmen are over here on the wood line. Hera needs to do something about that. That archer is going to be an absolute menace. The first archery range is on the way from Hera. He's not going to be able to save this Vil, though, unless he deletes the wall and runs. And if he deletes the wall and runs, opportunity for MBL to kill more. So he's just going to sacrifice this Vil, and he's going to sacrifice this one likely, too, until the skirmisher is out. Not doing anything with his scouts or his camel scout on this side. MBL not quite noticing this yet, but he's coming with another archer. Hera walling in against this archer, but he didn't see this one coming, and that's a second villager down. MBL still has a scout alive to counter this skirmisher too, and MBL is here with 2 more archers and with 3 spearmen to counter all this stuff. But the skirmishers are here now from Hera. Villagers still going down on the wood line. Hera's going to try and micro away from this. MBL's going to try and snipe it. That's 3 Vils dead. Predictions are looking pretty good for MBL here. He's already killed 3 villagers from Hera. Hera does not have any goats garrisoned in this mill, by the way. He took all of the goats. He's goatless. He's goatless. That actually, I just thought of a meme. Viper garrisoned in a mill. How much food would that generate? You put the goat in the mill. All right, MBL deleting the walls. That's an opportunity. He was deleting the walls. He's deleting the walls. MBL, why'd you delete the walls, bro? But Hera's going to come in here, and that's actually, yeah, maybe a 5-head play from MBL. To let him in, because Hera took a lot of damage there. It's a trap. Exactly. Hera can be very annoying with the scouts around here, but he's rusty, right? He's oxidizing over time. And this means that, you know, his movement isn't as good as he used to be, and he loses 2 scouts here. MBL can simply trap this in. He's not even going to bother. He's going to chase these scouts around this way. Hera looking for villagers to lay him. He's not going to find any. MBL is in a fantastic position. Hera's thinking about going up to the Castle Age. MBL also thinking about that. MBL actually adding scouts. I guess he knows he can punish Hera, and look at this. Hera only has skirmishers. And Hera did not see this stable. But he's going to see this hole. MBL is going to be like, hey, wait a second. How did he get out here? Man, Hera's going to get so rocked by this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. These scouts can clear with this, deal with the skirmishers. The archers can get in. MBL is going to be a little bit later to Castle Age, but Hera needs to survive. Still has enough for a counter or a defensive tower, but the scouts are going to rock the skirms. And the archers are going to clear up the villagers behind. Hera's not going to like to see this. This is pretty brutal for him. He's trying for house walls. Loses another villager. Another Vil down from Hera. Oxidizing, friends. Oxidizing. He's rusting away in League of Legends. He's played well mechanically, honestly. He's done really, really well today. This was just a judgment call from him. And a good judgment from MBL to add in the scouts and punish him hard. Castle Age on the way from MBL. Hera is not completely GG yet. It's behind in Vils, but he is going to be in Castle Age first. And he still has quite a few skirmishers alive. Remember, this is no ordinary player he's matching up against. He's been away for months, and he's coming back, and he's matching up against one of the best Arabia players to ever do it in MBL. What is Hera doing Castle Age? With a new civ, by the way. I don't know. He made a militia. Maybe that militia was from before. I don't know. He's clearing up the archers, which is good. He's just going to run out here, but more scouts on the way from MBL. MBL loses all his archers. He's going to clear up the skirmishers, though. And Hera goes for a camel. Could have made that on the way up. I don't know if he realized that. Could have made it on the way up. He's going to go for camels now. Maybe he's adding it because he saw the amount of scouts from MBL. You go for another TC. Yep, another TC back here. So he's going to try and catch up on the villager distance here. MBL is only 20 seconds away from Castle Age. Why stream goes slow? Occasionally I drop down to like 2000 bitrate, but my stream never dies. It's pretty consistent around 6500, but occasionally I've been dropping down to like 3000 2K. So if it slows down a little bit, that's why. My internet provider is kind of on the fritz a little bit. It's really fluctuating right now. So if you're seeing changing quality, that's why. It's my ISP, unfortunately. Not dropping completely, though. Another TC here from Hera. And, wow, my ISP is really struggling. It went down to 400 there. If it happens, just make sure to refresh. Very strange. Anyway, MBL gets to Castle Age. Goes for wheelbarrow. We've got a third TC from him. Hera is at 40 villagers. MBL is at 43, but MBL should start to gain an advantage. Hera has gone for Elite Skirm. It's got the first armor upgrade. Does not yet have Bodkin Arrow, whereas MBL has Bodkin Arrow. And MBL also with Bowsaw and Heavy Plow. Of course, Heavy Plow automatic with the Franks. Snipes another villager. MBL controlling this main gold. Controlling the front side of Hera's base. Is doing work. MBL also with 10 villagers queued. Hera idling his TCs right now. In order to get Bodkin Arrow. Every time we F5, there's a new ad. Yeah, that's the strat. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. That's the strat. If I make sure my bitrate goes down, they need to F5 and then watch a new ad, which means more revenue for me. Ooh, I've got them now. Forward Monastery from MBL. Forward Monastery. He's added in a singular knight here. And he's got to be careful, honestly. He doesn't have that many crossbows. Doesn't have that many scouts to deal with the skirmishers. And he's making a monk, but of course MBL is housed. Hera was housed at the same moment. Ad revenue gets me nothing from Twitch, by the way. It is so negligible. It's unbelievable. And I can't turn off the ads. I can choose to show you ads in the middle of the stream. To prevent you seeing them when you first enter, but I cannot turn off the ads. It's not an option. Dave's rich, really? I could be richer, startup guy. Could be richer. All right. Crossbow's now coming in, and look at how exposed this is for Hera. He's getting the cav armor, but he's still chasing. He's chasing all this military. He didn't even kill the forward villager from MBL. He didn't kill any of the crossbows, and now he's chasing it back to his base. Skirmishers have to come back here. Camels have to come back here. Villagers abandon the wood line. They're going to have to abandon the gold. MBL is just happily booming behind this. 65 vills now to 51. Hera Rusty. Yep. MBL's also playing this matchup really well. Like, the decision to go into scouts there and not get any of the upgrades and invest in your eco instead is just, it's paying off so well for MBL. Paying off so well. Now Hera's coming out with everything. Back to the resources. Doesn't even have enough wood for Lumber Camp. This has to be frustrating for him. He is going to clear up this army, but MBL will have another army behind this. And he's got another monk in the way. Hera going for that TC up here. MBL trying to find as much value as he can from this army at the back. Hera will clear this up. And I'm surprised we don't see a forward siege workshop yet from MBL, especially with this dude over here. But he is getting handcart now, and he is ahead by 20 plus villagers. And now he's going into night production. It's looking really strong for MBL. He's going to have monks, and he's going to have knights and crossbows. So the monks and the crossbows deal with the camels, and the knights deal with the skirmishers. Can also get in to raid the eco. All we're going to need from MBL is a few upgrades for these knights. There we go. Scale barding armor on the way. I bet all my points on Hera because you pressured me to. No, I just said there was good odds. Dude, it was 320,000 against 37,000 points. You always take that bet. You don't have to throw... Dude, you don't have to throw everything on there. Guys, Dave said the fix was in. You don't have to throw everything. Throw 100 points on those odds. Or 1,000. You get good odds for a lot of things that are unlikely. That's kind of how odds work. Yes, that is how odds work. But at no point, even if Hera is rusty, is MBL a 10-1 favorite to win. After only a couple months break. It is not, it's not a 10-1 favorite. He is? Okay. Forward Siege Workshop here from MBL. Hera, 71 villagers, is getting bloodlines now. Only has the first armor upgrade on the camels. MBL getting the second armor upgrade on his knights, and he's getting ballistics now for his crossbows. Now he's going forward over here with another villager. Maybe even a second forward siege workshop over there. My boy Hera letting me down. Let him get, you know, accustomed to this again. There's no teammates flaming him for playing bad or anything, right? He's got to get accustomed to this atmosphere once again. Mangonel out. This Mangonel is going to cause major problems, and Hera's even seeding farms at the front of the TC. Yeah, he deletes that. Good job there, Hera. And he's building up his camel numbers, so he's going to try and dive against this. Probably needs a siege workshop of his own. MBL now coming over here with knights, and this is going to be extremely annoying for Hera. And MBL making a ram, too, so he's going to force the engagement. He's going to force Hera to engage over here against that ram. Knights are going to come over here at the same time, +2 armor on those knights. So Hera, if he doesn't notice this, will look over and all his eco will be dead. Hera is busy over here. Monks going in for conversions. It's an all-out Castle Age attack here from MBL, and he's still killing villagers at the back. The knights all die. The knights all die from MBL. And now the camels are engaging against this. Villagers taking out the ram, but yeah. Steve Harvey meme it up. So many villagers dying over here. So Hera will actually win this fight. He will win this, but he's losing the war. Because, goddamn, those knights took out a lot of villagers. Eco KD is now 0-22. Hera manages to clear all of this. Can he push back? Can he do anything? Gurjaras against Franks. Gurjaras have to keep going camels here. And you think he's thinking about a pikeman switch? I think he's thinking about a pikeman switch. 6 barracks in addition to the first one he made. So 7 total barracks. Imperial Age on the way for MBL. Still has a lot of wood in the bank. Harris still has skirmishers, so he can deal with the initial pikemen coming out. The follow-up is going to be an issue for sure. 11 pikemen queued from MBL. And he still has knights looping around looking for damage. Another barracks on this side. Another stable over here. MBL wants production buildings. He's shifting out to this side with villagers for potentially another TC. Hera committing against the Spearmen, trying to keep the numbers down, but MBL has 14 more queued. Pikemen on the way. Imperial Age on the way. Looks to be in a great position. TC over here. Hera still has the scout over there, but MBL is on stone. Pikemen forward castles would be a great play here. Even Pikemen Axemen would be great. Outposts here from MBL. Gonna get some vision. Hera is not on the way to Imperial Age yet, and he's just going into Armored Elephant now. Okay, maybe he wants to take out these forward buildings over here that MBL made. Is he gonna notice this castle? He doesn't see it. Oh, he doesn't see it. Oh, God. He doesn't see it. That is unfortunate for Hera. The Armored Elephant with the skirmishers could actually do decent work against this castle. But he doesn't notice it. He's coming forward here. And MBL already with 28 pikemen on the field. He just made that switch, and he already has 28 of them. He's going to be able to go into Halberdier right away in Imperial Age. Hera microing these down. But the castle will be up from MBL. Trebs will be out too. Is enough stone for another castle. Hera with decent resources thinking about clicking up. He's up to 100 villagers. And he's raiding over here with camels, or looking to raid with camels. But MBL with a TC, keeping that safe for the time being. Hera will discover this extra eco. MBL now going for a castle on the left side. Ostrich blocking the lion. And I love that from MBL. What the hell was that, dude? The lion attacks the villas and the pikemen go after the ostrich. The hell was that? Did he manually click that, or was that like a bug in the game? Knight is raiding on the woodline, killing some villas. MBL goes for another TC on this gold in the middle. He's got a castle over here. He's going to have a castle on the hill over here. Hera could deny this. I mean, it's only one villager building that. As he goes for a castle of his own. And Halberdier is now in from MBL. 26 skirmishers on the field now from Hera. So he's going to be able to clear this stuff. If only he could deny this castle. Hera, you know what though? Hera, I thought he would be way more dead than he is. MBL has not played bad at all. I think Hera's done really well to defend. Classic Hera, right? Classic Hera. Defending well against this. He's got to run away with these siege elephants, though. The armored elephants. Run back to your skirmishers and defend there. Got more skirms over here, clearing up the knights and the halberdiers. This villager will get the castle up. Against all odds. And Hera, did he lose his Imp TC? Was he going up to Imp? I feel like he was. Was he never going up to Imp? I guess not. I guess he's all in Castle Age. Still in Castle Age. Still queuing up units. Going for Chakram throwers now. Killing the halberdiers on this side. MBL with 142 villagers. Trebs pushing forward. More halbs on the way. Hera waiting for the halbs to be cleared so he can send his armored elephants forward. And he can soon. He can take out these Trebs. But he's still going to be worried about this side where the majority of his skirmishers are. Last armor upgrade on the way for the cavalry. And MBL is a little bit exposed over here with these Trebs. If Hera sends the skirmishers forward, he can kind of protect these elephants from the halberdiers. I think the halberdiers absolutely rip these things. Oh, baby. Oh, God. Halbs destroy these things. Second castle for Hera. Still not up to Imp. Decent army numbers, though. 63 military right now for Hera. And he's pushing this back. Camel's still sitting here, by the way. I think Hera's forgotten all about them. As he goes for more chakram throwers. He's clearing up the halves over here. Hera is holding on. Calls the GG though, but great defense there from Hera after losing so many villagers in Feudal, losing stuff against the push, MBL killing so much here. Great defense, trying to make it work. He just doesn't quite manage to pull it off. MBL though, with a great scout switch in Feudal Age. Fantastic stuff. To realize that Hera would probably be going for castle, lost all the scouts who had no vision on the stable, came forward with the scouts and archers, got some additional damage. And then, of course, when he pushed in here, sending the knights was genius over to this side. And going forward, one big moment there was when Hera had the camels and the skirmishers, and he was looking for MBL's army, and MBL just YOLO'd forward. Caused Hera to run away from this woodline, run away from the gold as well. So much idle time there. It's a really, really good performance there from MBL. See, lots of trash made for both players. KD better for Hera. Economy, though, much better for MBL. And, of course, Imperial Age time better for MBL. I thought Hera was up to Imp there at one point. I thought he was up to Imp. Is he not? MBL's an Imp there. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Poor ostrich. Also, thank goodness people can't shoot the birds in this game.
I guess he was never up to Imp. Huh. Some reason my brain told me was. It just seemed like the logical progression, but I guess he realized he needed Castle Age military to stop it. Hera against MBL. We had MBL winning the first one, and I guess we'll switch this to 2 games. Play all. Play all 2 games. It's just ladder between Hera and MBL. We got Hindustanis for Hera, and we got Dravidians for MBL. So Hindustanis are reworked Indians, and then Dravidians are a new civ completely. Landon, thank you for the 10 months. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. All right. Let's look at Hera's base here. Hera, good gold, good base layout, to be honest. Back berries, back gold. He can wall up here. This is Hera's like dream base. Meanwhile, MBL, also decent gold. Berries are pretty far forward, but we know MBL can wall this, and there's lots of woodlines available for him. Now, with Dravidians, you get 200 wood on going to the next stage, or on reaching the next stage. So by the time you hit Castle Age, you will have 400 free wood. You also have cheaper techs in the barracks, and your unique unit is a little whip dude that has like a charge attack similar to the Castilier. Dave, thoughts on Arabia changes? I went over everything earlier in the VOD. If you want to go check it out, Landon. I went down the list of everything. It was like a 30-minute process or something. So I'll probably upload that to my YouTube as well, and I go over everything. I think the Arabia changes are fantastic. I think the meta just got so stale. Like, King of the Desert Arabia was great when the tournament was going on. People came up with like the 2 militia drush, you know, it was really aggressive for tournament games, but then the ladder just got unbelievably stale. Same thing every single game. So that's what I think. Whip me, Big Daddy Dave. What are you talking about, Ice Cream? I play Apex with you on voice like every couple days. How are you going to type that in my chat? I'm never going to be able to look at you the same ever again. The hell was that? Whip me, Dad. I expect that kind of stuff from Monkey Lumps. Monkey Lumps is offended right now. All right, so MBL pushing in the deer now. Has he scouted Hera's base? He has not. And Hera's going forward to scout him now. Little snake pattern in the middle, and he sees the lumber camp, the berries. Has to assume the TC is right here. He's going to be checking for the gold positions now. And getting some information. All right, Hera, what's the play? What is the play, my dude? Why are there chopped trees back here? I don't know why there is chopped trees back on this side of the map. Completely stumped. Yep. I'm sorry. All right, loom on the way. So it's 20 pop up for Hera. Let's see. MBL is going to go. You can go up earlier with Dravidians, my dude. You can go up earlier. You're going to get that wood for production buildings. You need less on wood. You can put more on food. He's going to go up at 21 population. We'll see when he starts building the barracks. If he starts building it soon, then it's going to be men-at-arms, which it likely will be with Dravidians. And if it's archers, then he'll start building the barracks a little bit later. Dave barking out tree jokes. Oh my god, dude. That's awful. You encouraged this? Yeah, I know. I did. I did indeed. All right. There's the barracks right there. So it's probably going to be archers for MBL? Surely it's not men-at-arms if it's that late, right? Oh, it might be men-at-arms. Yeah, it might be men-at-arms. We'll see. He's going for walls already around the wood lines. And Hera is going for archer build right here as he sends out villagers to the gold. Gets the house up. He was popped there. And where's the archer range? There it is. There it is. Bit of a weird position, honestly. He's going to wall here and put the archer range there. Does the archer range here not accomplish exactly the same thing as that? He just wants to be super cozy in here, apparently. He's going to go for walls back here, and he's going to have to wall here anyway. Very strange. All right, MBL going for archers as well. So archer v archer matchup. And of course, MBL makes the spearman because why not? He loves making spearmen. Maybe the game will get to the point where he will research treason. Okay. Does anyone have any good tree jokes? I'm really pining for some tree-based humor. Cringe. Free farms added from MBL. Skirmishers. Why did I ever think it was archers? Of course it was going to be skirms. It's MBL. Of course it was going to be skirm spearmen. You had to do it? Oh, God. Oh, no, dude. Oh, we've begun. We've begun now. I entreat you to stop with these jokes? That's a bit of a stretch. Oh, no. Another villager down from Hera. That's two now. That's two, trying to get this wall down. MBL being super annoying. Hera's coming over here with the scout, though. He should be fine. Hera has 3 archers right now on the field. And he goes for a stable, and it's the hidden stable switch. Similar to what MBL did last game against him. MBL's wide open, but MBL is also going for spearmen. So, with only this amount of archers, the stable switch, I don't know if it's going to work that well. He does manage to snipe that spearman forward, though, almost. 1 hit away from death. Yep. So he should be fine. MBL losing the skirmishers. Hera splits away from that final shot. That's good. And MBL has no vision on this. That's Hera's starting scout. He has no vision on this stable. All these tree jokes, I shouldn't have logged on today. Oh my god, bro. Actually good ones. Actually good ones in here. I like it. All right, here comes Hera. Remember, MBL doesn't know about the scouts. He only has one spearman here. He only has one spearman, 6 skirmishers, and they're on this side. Hera is going to get here. MBL will complete the wall, so Hera can't get in yet. Unless he goes back on this side. But MBL is only expecting archers coming forward. He's not expecting scouts. You guys need to palm down. Oh, God. Shut up, Beach. Yeah, we're really branching out here, aren't we? I think we should just leave it alone. All right, there's the scouts right there. MBL immediately adds extra spearmen. Would you stop already? Oh, God. And archers now at a respectable number here for Hera. 8 archers. MBL, though, getting wheelbarrow. And MBL building up food. And he's got a decent farming eco. He's got 13 farms here. But still, the scouts are doing work against him. Could this be the revenge for Hera? What were the prediction odds looking like for this one? Hera is doing work against the skirmishers from MBL. MBL struggling to hold on. And we saw how devastating the scout switch could be last game. And we're seeing it again this game as MBL loses a villager. Still, MBL has killed 2 villas from Hera. Hera has only killed 1 from MBL, but he's idling the entire woodline now. And MBL is going for his patented tower defense strat. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for a mining camp over here to get more towers down around his base, but can't do that yet as the house walls directly to the town center. Kasaro, thank you for the gifts of the Loki. Thank you so much. These puns have me stumped. That's where we began, my friend. And MBL manages to survive here. He is behind by 2 vills, but he does have wheelbarrow. And Hera getting it now, so that should even out. Hera with 2 seconds more idle TC time as well. So you can factor that in however you will. And both players will be clicking up at around the same time, it looks like. So MBL has managed to survive. We need to root out all the tree joke spammers, yeah. You are the root of the problem. Yep. Castle Age for MBL on the way. Hera should be clicking up soon. Now, how do Hindustanis match up against Dravidians in the Castle Age? That's a good question. I don't know, honestly. What do Dravidians do other than their unique unit? I guess they get half-price stuff at the barracks, but that's not going to help if Hera's going into crossbows. I don't know. It's a good pushback, though, from Hera. Going into the scouts there, hiding that from MBL. MBL with this random wall over here. And recovering from the 2 villagers he lost early. Eco KD is now 2-2. We have ourselves a game here, folks. Even eco upgrades for all of them. And Hera still has the forward pressure, although MBL clearing up some of those archers. So archer mass is dying. Hera's still building up some behind, but he's only got 1 range. He's got 1 range and 1 stable, and that's it. Expo skirm? Maybe. Elephant archers suck, guys. I hate to break it to you. Old elephant archers were actually kind of good once you got the mast. New elephant archers die completely to skirmishers. I coconut believe MBL held up. Okay, we're done. we're done here, bro. We're done here. That's a total face palm. It all stems from your own actions. Oh my god. All right, Ankart here for MBL, coming in hot. Probably, I was going to say probably because he was housed, but I guess not. He's going for a market now to balance his eco a little bit, as he still just has skirmishers. And he's going for a TC forward. Meanwhile, Hera, another TC, second TC to the left of his initial TC. And he goes for camels with bodkin arrow and crossbow on the way. Villager going down on the wood line. Will MBL get this town center up in time? Harris still doesn't know about it. MBL, it's at 45%. He's defending with some skirmishers here. And I think he's going to get this in time. He just simply needs to snipe the crossbows. He needs to buy his villagers enough time to complete this. It's at 75%. And yeah, he's bought himself enough time. They'll lose most of the skirms, but I'll lose some of the skirms. Not most of them, I guess. He's fine. Still, elite skirmisher and then 2 TC booming. That's it. Hey, Dave AOE, ever been to Montreal? These tree puns are really popular. Bro. Bro. Alright. Barracks, archer range, both going down. MBL defending with skirmishers. And the crossbows are looping around this way. They could get some damage in on the wood line. MBL can always wall behind here, and he's going for another TC on the stone. So maybe he's thinking about the unique unit for Dravidians. I can't remember the whip dudes. The Indiana Jones. That's what they are. Can't remember what they're called. But they do a little bit of splash damage with their whip. And they have a charge attack. Uh-oh. MBL. 1 villager down. 2 vills down. 3 vills down. And that's it. And he's behind by... Well, he's behind by 7 vills right now. But he does have handcart. So that'll balance out. Another villager goes down at the front. Forward siege workshop here for Hera. Kind of forward. But can they do the nay-nay? Asking the real questions. Should change your name to Leonene. These tree puns have been terrible. Honestly. Terrible, but amazing at the same time. Infantry armor for MBL. Is he thinking about this unit? This unit is very squishy, if I remember correctly. The time that I made them. They're very squishy. They're good in like melee battles, but against range units, they're not so good. These tree puns are growing on me. Yeah. God, these chat logs are going to be terrible. There's the fourth TC for MBL. 3 TC booming for Hera. And Hera is on the way to Imperial Age. So Hera's not messing around. He's got 69 villagers. Nice. MBL at 63. And MBL's going to stay in Castle Age for a little while longer. MBL will have a castle forward, though, if he manages to complete this. Hera still with these units over here. Hera backing up with the crossbows. He's not going to see the castle foundation. He's not going to know about it, so he can't even attempt to deny this. And MBL stonewalling behind this is very smart. He doesn't want to let these in. Polak, thank you for the $3. He says, ring, ring, hello, Dave. You're wanted on the other fern. Right. Mika, thank you for the prime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And big Mangonel shot They're Arumi swordsmen. That's what apparently they're swordsmen, but I thought they had whips. Did they not have whips? I thought they had whips. Flexible swords. That sounds great. It's a whip sword. Sounds like an anime thing to me. I don't know. What's the best way to carve wood? Whittle by whittle. Okay. You have to relate it to the game, though, dude. It's a wet towel. Oh, man, I would run from that. Bro, have you ever been whipped by a wet towel? That shit it hurts, man. God. That's like a deadly weapon. Okay, so it's archery ranges here for Hera. And he's going to go into hand cannons. No, he's just going to go into crossbows, I suppose. It's probably hand cannons for him, right? He's getting the upgrades for his crossbows anyway. Maybe he forgot that Indians didn't get Arbalist. I don't think that's been changed, right? He's going over here with the camels looking for damage, but now MBL is here. And dude, these are not... Arumi swordsman, my ass. Those are not swords, bro. Those are whips. You can see they've got the little charge attack meter underneath them. 12 charge attack. And once the charge attack is gone, they're actually pretty trash. We see it right now as the camels are doing pretty good against them and the crossbows are ripping them from behind. MBL is probably raging right now about how bad that fight went for him. He has enough for another castle, though. And he's building up enough to go up to Imperial Age himself. Look up Arumi swords. Okay. So they're like a flexible steel thing, like a whip, basically. Is that what they are, IRL? Do they make a cool sound, like a whoa? I can't do it, but you know, like bending metal. When they make that, do they make that sound too? Been around since 6th century BCE. Okay. Thank you. How could you not know? 6th century BCE. All right, so the hand cannons are coming from Hera. Final cavalry armor is coming from Hera. Second castle is up from MBL. And is he going to commit to these things? I think he is. He's going to go for some more archery ranges. So skirmisher production and yeah, okay, he's taken off. He's no longer going for the Arumi swordsman commitment, but he does have enough stone for another castle. And Hera is just not going into his first bomber cannon. So MBL will be able to defend with these castles here. Hera does not have a forward castle yet, although he's building up the stone. Might want to put it somewhere up here. And MBL is going to try and hold on to this hill. It's an important hill. There's a lot of wood lines here. It's a stone here, and it's a good map position for him to hold on to. Would love to take control of this gold, but that's where Hera's castle is going to be. What does the Dravidians' late game options look like? That's my question right now. I don't know. Hera was thinking about going Cav Archer, but he canceled it. He's going for a heavy camel now. Can still get Imperial camel. The attack went down from 9 to 8. But they attack faster now. And light cav. Standard Hera gameplay here. Light cav. MBL almost has enough stone for another castle too. He's building up. He's getting his upgrades. Got 20 of these bad boys now. I want to see this fight. I want to see a big... These things create so fast. They create so quickly. No bomber cannons, no cavalry, no siege engineers. Oh yeah, their stables are trashed, right? Stables are awful. They get like no upgrades. MBL using the stone to repair. Should probably hop in here and hop out the other side. Conscription, even before conscription, that's how fast they created. Crazy, man. These things are just spam out like so quickly. MBL is 49 on food, by the way, to sustain this. He's got a really good farm eco. Even though he's got none in the bank, you can see how many skirms and Irumi Swordsman he has queued. And he's got a lot in the castles. Does he have elite? He does not. I think elite upgrade would be great. I think that's what he's banking up for right now. He's stopped production. He's canceled some skirmishers, I believe, and he's thinking about it. There it is. Woot Steel. So his melee attacks ignore armor now. He didn't go for the elite upgrade. He went for Woot Steel. Woot. And so these are going to ignore the armor on the light cab, on the, or sorry, the Hussar and the camels. That's 3 armor they're ignoring on the camels, and 3 armor they're ignoring on the Hussar as well. Hussar coming over here. MBL going for houses here. I don't know if that's okay. That he's trying to quick wall, I suppose. And MBL losing the castle on this side, and now he's housed. Now that he's lost that castle. How long until MBL engages? Where's the engagement here? He's getting iron casting now. Hera's still pushing in. Hera's raiding at the back here. There's a Rumi Swordsman here from MBL, but Hera is in with the camels now. And MBL, is he pushing out yet? He's just trying to deal with the raids, I suppose. Actually, that amount of Irumi Swordsmen, like, they're actually doing pretty decently against the camels there. He only had 5 of them. He's sending more back here to deal with the raids. 110 villagers now for MBL. Still no elite upgrade on those Irumi Swordsmen. And only skirmishers over here as he goes for trebs to try and push that back. Still losing stuff. I just questioned the timing there for MBL. It seemed like he had enough to clear this stuff. He just waited way too long. And now he's all over the place. Once they get into a fight, though, these things are ripping. If they get into a fight, these aren't even elite. They're destroying. MBL can boom up his economy once again. Hera might run into problems against this army. Hera's going for another castle up here. Looks like MBL's found that with scouts. And another castle over here. So Hera trying to take advantage of his map control at the moment. MBL queuing up one more villager, and he's trying to get back on his food eco. Was really, really hurt by this. Irumi Swordsmen were inside the TC, which means the villagers couldn't get in there. They're going to be mopping up these crossbows, though. Still no elite upgrade for these things. He doesn't have the eco for it. Yeah, Hera lost the bomber cannons. Did he lose them to the castles? Now arson on the way for MBL. Hera's still coming in here with some Hussar. I'd love to see another castle here for MBL on this side, even like right here to prevent the raids. You've locked down this side of the map. Now you need to lock down this side. He's gone for a castle back here, which is probably good because he's probably not going to deny Hera getting in completely. And this one protects all the farm eco as well. Hand cannons from Hera dealing with the Urumi Swordsman, but the skirmishers will deal with them if he ever closes the gap, and indeed he is. Look at that splash damage, dude. MBL is holding, and this is a position you don't want to be against MBL, where it's super late game and you're just spamming trash against trash. To be fair, though, MBL can't really make anything from this stable. He can make light cav with no upgrades. Hera has tons of gold, too. And he's coming in here again. Oh, God, MBL does have a castle this time, but that's out of range of the castle. This is out of range of the castle. Hera in his comfort zone here with Hussar. He's going to run them right into the Irumi Swordsman. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. We had like double the amount of Hussar there. And these are still not elite. Still not elite. There we go. It's on the way. Take a look at the stats real quick. 8 plus 13 with the charge damage, 1 base armor, 2 base armor, and 55 HP. We'll check what the stats are now on these bad boys. 10 base attack. 65 HP now. And do we have any suckers with charge? 10 plus 16 now. Interesting. But Hera's still pushing on this side. And it looks to me like MBL is done. MBL has 1 castle, or sorry, 2 castles left. Soon to be 1 castle left. Nothing to spam these units out. And Hera has now his 5th castle going up on a hill. Or I guess that one's not on a hill, but all of these are in the middle of the map, controlling everything. Should be over. Although that trip goes down, MBL comes out to repair the castle. He can't quite reach this trip with the other 2, though. Manages to get 1 hit, but that's all he's going to get, and the castle will fall. And I think it's the GG moment here for MBL as he realizes there's nothing he can do against the push from Hera. 4K gold. 4.6K gold in the bank for Hera. Kind of nutso. MBL plays on because it's MBL. Who got in on the predictions for Hera? Did we have predictions? The odds were bad last game. But who got in on the predictions for this game? Okay, Hussars under the TC. Oh! Kind of got a little decimated there. They're still actually not doing too badly. They're not doing too badly against these things because they only have 65 HP. Yeah, Hera has tons of gold and he's still spamming Hussar. That's a good point. He's got 1 gold unit in the queue with 3,000 gold. I think he bought himself a castle, though, if we look here. No, he did not. I thought he did. But he's going to place a castle on that hill where MBL's castles were previously. MBL now going for iron casting. There's still a gold out here he can take, but I think he's completely out of gold in his own base. Where is he on gold right now? Oh, right there. Okay, I'm blind. Only 2 tiles left. And Hera has enough for another castle after that. And there's Elite Gulam coming in. Okay, I think Gulam will die so hard to these swordsmen. But they will be able to raid. And they will tank shots from the castle, from the TCs, and the skirmishers, of course. And Hera has more than enough castles to spam them. Dude, he could have like 100 Gulams. 81 farms for Hera, by the way. It's like he never left. It's like he never left. Just start making them, man. Screw the Hussar. Make the Gulams. I will forever hear Gulag. I will too, actually. Send him to the Gulag. What's this? Grand Trunk Road. I think that's like Casbah or whatever. Whatever it's called for the Indians. The extra gold income. I think they renamed that, did they not? Supplies on the way as well from Hera. Sultans. That was it. Not Casbah. Sultans. Alright, here they come. Here they come. 8 pierce armor on these bad boys. The skirmishers will do nothing. And they do pass-through damage. So these skirms need to be careful. MBL is clumping them up. Uh-oh. 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 Skirms, you will die. MBL targeting these things like they matter. He's got 1 castle producing these Arumi swordsmen, and that is simply not enough. GG says, good job from Hera. He's back, baby. Still got it, though. He's still got it. Hera is back in business, taking that second game from MBL. And that's where we stand. 2 good games in a row. 2 good games in a row. And he had castles everywhere. He had res out the wazoo. Teched into everything. And MBL just sitting here with his Arumi swordsmen and his skirmishers. It felt like MBL had an opportunity to go out, but he just waited too long. And then the raids came in and killed like 25 vills. And he just waited way too long to push. All right. Lots of Hussars spam from Hera. No surprise there. And let's look at the food eco for Hera. Yeah, 38k. 38k and 17, almost 18k gold with all of the relics captured. Really impressive stuff there from Hera. Super impressive stuff. What could MBL do against the Hussar? I don't know. He was stumped. Back to where we started.